Hello, my friends. Thank you for coming to play with the ideas that I present on my channel. I hope you all had wonderful close of year and welcoming our new solar year celebrations. And I wish you all the very best. Aren't you seeing a lot of programs on predictions right now? I follow astrology. Um, fairly closely. I do think that there's a correlation with astrology. And I don't really label myself as a psychic. I'm more of a mystic. So let's talk about some of the ways that people experience the future or feel into the future. My angel showed me this on a very personal level a long time ago, a very long time ago. And they showed me that mostly at night, we assimilate things from our life and make plans going forward in response to the events and conditions in our lives. And they showed this to me like a rack with CDs, DVDs, or records on it. You know how they're all sort of close together. And the way that it was shown to me is that we actually choose an approach or something we're going to try, or perhaps a way to resolve something that's going on in our life. And we work it out in dream state. And then when in our walking, waking life, we can sort of plug in these chosen scenarios. Now, we're always wondering about fate versus free will and choice. And I've actually done some meditations on that. But this is more about how we feel in the collective going forward. And of course, psychics get a following. I don't know whether I'll ever get a following as a mystic, but um, the predictions are for floods, plane crashes, volcanoes, earthquakes, deaths of important people. Well, you know what? That happens every single year. Somewhere in the world, that's going to happen. But what's trending in the world culture is not really a prediction as such. I mean, it's sort of logical. The climate is really shifting. Um, the invasion of Ukraine has got to stop. and, and the free world is going to step in at some point wholeheartedly. And, it will not last indefinitely. And then there's another phenomena about foretelling the future that I wanted to address really briefly. One of my good friends in Virginia, she has 4 sons, and her oldest son is this goofy, kind of new soul, Lucky. Oh my God, he's skipping through life and everything just seems to work out for him. He has premonitions. Now, this is not a spiritually oriented young man. And yet he has very disturbing premonitions that actually uh, come true, but they didn't come true. He was just skipping ahead in time in his mind. Of course, he wouldn't accept that if, I suggested that that may be how he knows. And a lot of times it's tragic, but very local to him. So when we talk about foretelling the future, There are certain directions that humans are going in. We will become aware of galactic activity here. It's already here. We know that. Speaking of galactics, I'm very excited about what I'm going to be showing you this year because I have been tapping information sources beyond our star system. Now, I've been told that every race that's here on Earth of humans is related to different parent races from other star systems. And so, it's not that strange that we would have a connection with our parent race, that they wouldn't be here watching how we do with this planet. Anyway, it's going to be a really interesting year. So I hope you'll stay with me. And until I see you again, please be well and please be blessed.